Is September 13th not soon enough for Borderlands 3? Well, too bad, you're gonna have to wait a little while. So we get to see a cool trailer as well as a couple other things, but another official announcement trailer with some good footage. We get to see some of the Vault Hunters, your classes that you'll be able to play, and some cool things that they do as well, so that is good. And then they announced the date, September 13th, for the game launch. That is going to be pretty excited, billions of guns and all that. And along with the trailer, we have some other good information. So we get to see some other little information bits. So we get to see a little bit of a timeline you can jump into that'll cover Borderlands 1, 2, some sequel stuff, Tales and everything. You can jump through that and read all the story if you haven't caught up or you just want a fresh relook at it all. And then we get to meet the family. So here are your four hunters. The FL4K is your Beastmaster and is a wandering robotic tracker whose cold steel heart warms only for their pet beasts. Aww. So, and then we also have Amara, the siren, is going to beat bad guys into pancakes with her psychic fists. And then Mosey's best friend is a 10-10 walking killing machine, so that is your gunner. And then Zane the operative will be your semi-retired corporate hitman, while he's Zane. So pretty cool. A little breakdown of the characters there, not too much. We're going to see some gameplay on May 1st next month, so that'll be more in depth. And then we get to see hunting alone. You can play solo or you can play with friends. It's a 4-player co-op game, so that is good. And we get to see a bunch of different weapons, so brand loyalty. Apparently the corporation's currency is weapons themselves, so I mean that's a pretty good currency and also a motto to live by. So we get to see a breakdown of some of the weapons, 3 different styles for each of the brands. We get a little bit of information about each. You can check out each one yourself. But a cool one, the Tadori is going to toss your gun like a grenade to reload and then watch it pursue a nearby enemy as a fully loaded version destructs in your hand. Digistructs. So that is a cool little thing that you can do with guns, and there's a billion of them, so you'll have some pretty interesting combinations for that. And right before we get to some pre-orders, we also get a little bit more information. So again, this is a cooperative game that you can play on or offline, so that's good for people who don't like the internet. And you can play up to 4 players, obviously, and also you will get to play with friends regardless of their level. Respective character levels will be doing the same damage, basically similar damage, and you'll also get a level appropriate reward, so that is good even to play with your friends, your lower level friends you just started or something, help them out. And not only are you traveling, you're going to be playing in Pandora, you'll also be traveling to other planets, so they're making a good emphasis on this in some of the trailers as well. So a lot to explore and a lot to do. So that is most of the information we got today, as well as some pre-order stuff that we can now go over. So the standard edition is going to be $60, PlayStation, Xbox, and then PC. You'll get 6-month early access on Epic Game Store, and then 6 months after it'll come out on Steam. So that's how that works. So $60 the standard edition. You'll get a pre-order gold weapon skin pack of a trinket and some weapon skins, so that is good. Deluxe will be $80, and you will get some retro cosmetic packs, some neon, gearbox, toy box, XP, and loot drop boost mods, so that is $80. And then the super deluxe edition for $100 will get you the season pass, which is 4 more campaign DLCs, new stories, plus you'll get some butt stallion weapon skin, trinket, and mod, so that's always pretty good as well. And last but not least, there's a collector's edition if $100 wasn't enough, and you'll be able to spend $250 for a diamond loot collector's edition. So you'll get a diamond loot chest replica, Borderlands 3 character figurines, 10 of them, a Sanctuary 3 snap model, vault keychains for Cloth Galaxy map, character art lithographs ×5. So a lot of good stuff with that. I believe they already tweeted that the Xbox is sold out for the collector's edition, so you have to run really fast to your local retail store for that. And so Borderlands 3 is coming September 13th. And if that wasn't soon enough, I guess you can check out some other games like Total Accurate Battle Simulator that came out this week, which is a lot of fun stuff as well. Not quite as many weapons, but some pretty fun animations and battle simulation going on. So if you wanted some realistic physics and all that, as well as super art style graphics, then you'll get all that in a game with a battle simulator, and you'll be able to fight, set up little troops to fight each other. There's also a campaign, so it's not just playing with yourself basically. You will be able to do that. And there's also a patch that they already updated, but some other little information. Some quotes people say, this doesn't look like real history at all. Well, you're obviously not a fan of this game, but features campaign, the sandbox mode where you can pit enemies against each other, units, and then a bunch of silly units. So that is good fun. And here's a little update they've already done. It's only been like 2-3 days, and they've added some balance to some of the units, as well as some other little tweaks and changes. So that's cool to see updates already going on. And along with that, there is a current build 0.1.0, which is now 0.1 technically at the end. But here is basically everything in the game in 5 different unit factions. You'll be able to click on these and actually see the different unit types. And then there's over 12 different maps, some MISC maps as well, looks like, for factions and stuff. And then your 2 feature modes are sandbox, where you again pit each other, or the campaign where you take on some missions, pre-set up sandbox things probably most likely, as well as a roadmap to see what more is coming for the game. So they already have 5 more factions planned, more maps for each faction and more. And then they're also adding some even more creative stuff you can do: unit creation, faction, battle, and campaign creators. So you'll be able to basically do some even more interesting stuff going on with this game. And it looks like it's a blast from some YouTubers already playing the game, so definitely check this out. It's only $15 for a fun battle simulator. What's to lose for that? So that is 2 different games, one coming out later this year and one you can check out this week. It's already in early access, so battle simulator it up. And Lulu says, dinner for two on sale for 1 grenade. I agree with you 100%. Awesome. And we will have another episode tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific with some more tech and games, probably some game news, but we'll throw some tech in there too. And with that, we will be signing out. Pew 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 pew.